Hello, and welcome to Gamers Galaxy, a social media and critiquing platform hybrid inspired by the popular app Letterboxd. I'm Alex, representing Team 4 Jubair 6. To begin our tour, we'll create an account and log into it. We use a CRUD model for many of our data elements in the app, including users, which I'm sure you've all become very familiar with throughout the semester. As we move throughout the app, you notice that much of our data is accessible at all times. A goal we had early on was to make the experience as fluid as possible, just like any good social media app, so you can reach almost any activity from just about anywhere. Here, we have the main page of our app, the Games page. On this page, users can navigate to find games and visit their pages. You can also choose to search by genre, release year, most liked, and so on, as well as using our recommended search. Visiting the page of the game, we show off relevant information about it, such as its title, release year, developers, and publishers, alongside a brief description of the game and official art. Let's favorite this game so we can come back and see it later. This feature allows you to easily frequent a game's page to see what other users think about it. Taking a look at reviews for this game, it seems like people think pretty positively of it. Let's visit this user's profile and follow them. If two users follow each other, they become friends. Back on our reviews page, let's post one of our own. We can give this game a rating, which will automatically be used to adjust the game's overall rating when we post our review. We can also give it a title and put some content in it to let others know what we think. It's also possible to come back later and edit a review, as long as it's your own. If we change our mind on the rating we gave it or the description that we wrote, we can come back and edit it. We can also look at what people think of our review using the reply system. Here, we already have another user replying to our review, so you can see it appear in this view. Lastly, maybe we changed our minds completely and we want to get rid of our review, which we can also do from this activity. If we now navigate to our profile, we can see things such as follows come up in real time using our app-wide notifications WebSocket. We can also look at what each of our notifications are by navigating to this view. Since we have some followers now, let's show another one of our WebSockets, the chatting feature. Let's make a group chat with two of our friends. Since users can participate in many private chat rooms, this group chat will be added to a list of chats belonging to this user. If we go ahead and enter it, we can change the name of the chat to whatever we'd like as long as we're the group leader. Since we made it, we're the leader by default, but leadership can be passed to any user involved in the chat room at any time. After waiting a bit for our friends to join, we can see the WebSocket in action. Whether in group chats or private messages, the message history will be saved, just like the texts you receive on your phone. We can also choose to reply to specific chats sent by other users in the room if we'd like. The last thing we can do here is use a special interface we've implemented app-wide that allows us to share data, such as games, reviews, or accounts, inside of our chat room. Here, we'll share the page of the game that we just visited with our friends. This share message now acts as a button in the chat activity that we can interact with to be taken directly to that game's page. You may have noticed the crowns and gold borders earlier as we looked throughout reviews, and that's one of the perks of our premium user system. Using the Stripe API, we can make a payment which will in turn grant us access to some perks, as well as the new collections feature. Speaking of collections, let's make one. This is similar to a playlist feature that you might see in an app such as Spotify or YouTube, as it allows you to categorize games on the app however you'd like. This collection is also able to be shared, just like the games we saw earlier. Our final WebSocket is our voting feature. Here, a topic will be given to users on our app to vote on, with the vote automatically resetting every night at midnight, with a new topic each day. The threshold at the top shows how many votes are needed for a particular game to win. As you can see, votes are coming in from other users on the app, and this game is about to win the vote. Let's push it over the edge to see what happens. Finally, we have our admin view. Here, an admin account can come into the app to edit things normal users can't. Here, the admin will go in and change the description of a game in our database, which is an exclusive permission of admins. This allows our data to be flexible, as admins can change a game's page to better reflect the game if it wasn't done properly the first time, or if it needs an update. Additionally, admins can add games at will to the database. This functionality is here to let our app grow with time, just as the games industry does. As new games are released, we can use our admin account to add them, all while done inside of the app. That's all we have time for today. Thank you for exploring Gamers Galaxy.